Hello, welcome back to the world of the spirit consciousness. So, this is the continuation of the book study session, and we have been discussing prana. We have already discussed the introduction, the appearance, references, interpretations, and the features. Now, we will be discussing some of the functions of prana. So, continuing the outline of the module, we have discussed the introduction, appearance, interpretation, and references, features. We'll be now discussing the functions, followed by the working mechanism and other notables. Functions, so this has been split into three parts, which will briefly discuss the overview and that it vivifies atoms on all the planes and that it is a medium of sensations. In terms of overview, we have already seen that prana is the life and also the building block of all lives. It also regulates, differentiates, and constructs the various tissues of the body. It forms the nerve matter, which gives rise to sensation of pleasure and pain, and the medium through which the self responds to the stimuli and through which it expresses itself. So we had discussed in an earlier video that it is through prana that the spirit, which is speechless, appears as a speaker. So it is pivotal in ensuring that the living being lives as a single organism instead of its independent constituent cells. So just to explain this, so we know that the human body consists of millions of cells over there. Each of them is a distinct living being. However, they do not act independently. They work in tandem with the rest of the body the way they are supposed to. So that is ensured by prana. It vivifies atoms at all the planes in a manner described in the following slide. So inside the atoms of the physical plane, the prana runs along the spirale. The process occurs in 4 rounds. Round 1. The monadic life pours through the spiritual triad of Atma, Buddhi, and Manas, bringing to life the first set of spirale, which are utilized by pranic currents to affect the physical body. In the second round, the monad activates the second set of spirale, through which the prana connected to the etheric double runs. In the third round, the third set of spirale is activated, and through this set, the kamic prana is activated. This prana enables the experiences of pleasure and pain. In the fourth round, the monadic life activates the fourth set of spirale, which becomes the vehicles for kama mansic prana, which makes the atoms ready to be constructed into a brain for thought. There is a fifth and sixth set of spirale which can also be activated for higher consciousness. So at present, the ordinary humanity is developed only till the fourth plane. However, there are some yoga exercises which help the growth of the fifth and sixth set of spirale. These fifth and sixth sets become the channel to connect with a higher level of consciousness. But while practicing such yoga, it is crucial to be cautious, otherwise, it can lead to brain injury. So, therefore, unless one has identified a good trainer and a good school which help you learn this with the requisite checks and balances, one should not practice this by themselves. Now, spirale is distinct from whorls. So we discussed the fifth and the sixth spirale and the earlier four. So we'll clarify over here that is distinct from the whorls. So one should not confuse between the seven spirale of the atoms with the 10 whorls. So of the 10, a current of different vigor flows in 3 whorls, while the remaining 7 whorls correspond to all sorts of etheric waves such as sound, light, heat, etc. And prana is the carrier of pleasure and pain. So it is a medium of sensations. So while the nerves are in the physical body as we know it, the physical body itself lacks capacity to feel pleasure or pain. It is only a receiver of impressions. So while the outer body gets the impact, it cannot feel on its own, except for a faint sense of sensations which are spread throughout the physical body. For example, general fatigue. So the next module is fairly interesting. Sorry, the next video of this module is fairly interesting. Here we will be discussing the working mechanisms of various aspects of prana. Stay tuned in. Thank you.